There are exactly 4 things that happen to almost every dog within 2 weeks of adding this one ingredient to their food. Their coat gets shinier, their joints move easier, their digestion improves almost immediately, and, this is the one owners never expect, their mood actually changes. They seem happier, more playful, like a younger version of themselves. And the best part, this ingredient costs less than $1 a day, and most people already have it sitting somewhere in their kitchen. Beat 1. The scene. Let me paint a picture you probably recognize. Your dog is scratching more than they used to. Their coat doesn't have that puppy shine anymore. It's dull, flaky, maybe even a little greasy in spots. They're slower to get up in the morning. And here's the one that really gets to you. They just don't seem as happy. Less tail wags, less excitement for walks, less of the dog you remember. You take them to the vet. You're told it's normal, it's age, it's allergies. Maybe you get a prescription shampoo or some antihistamines. Maybe you switch their food to a sensitive skin formula that costs twice as much. And none of it really works. Because the problem isn't what your dog is allergic to. The problem is what's missing. Here's the truth most dog food companies don't want you to know. Even premium dog foods, the $40 bags, the grain-free formulas, the ones marketed as complete nutrition, are almost universally deficient in one critical category. And that single deficiency is behind more skin problems, joint issues, and low-grade misery in dogs than almost anything else. Beat 2. The reveal. The ingredient, omega-3 fatty acids, specifically from fish oil, but not just any fish oil, and this is where most people get it wrong. The type, the source, and the dosage matter enormously. Get it wrong and you're just giving your dog expensive breath. Get it right and you will see changes in your dog that genuinely feel like magic. Here's why this matters so much. Your dog's body cannot produce omega-3s on its own. They have to come from food. And here's the problem. The modern commercial dog food industry uses ingredients that are overwhelmingly high in omega-6 fatty acids, corn, soy, chicken fat, vegetable oils. Omega-6s aren't bad on their own, but when they massively outweigh omega-3s, they create chronic, low-grade inflammation throughout your dog's entire body. That inflammation is what's behind the scratching, the stiff joints, the dull coat, the low energy. Your dog isn't sick, your dog is inflamed, and omega-3s are the single most powerful natural anti-inflammatory you can add to their diet. This is not some internet fad. This is not a wellness trend for humans that got repackaged for dogs. Multiple peer-reviewed veterinary studies have confirmed that EPA and DHA, the 2 key omega-3s in fish oil, significantly reduce inflammation, improve skin barrier function, and support cognitive health in dogs. This is settled science. Beat 3. The 3 benefits. So what actually changes when you start adding omega-3s to your dog's food? Let me break it down into 3 things you will see with your own eyes, usually within 2 to 4 weeks. First, skin and coat. This is the most visible change and it happens fast. Omega-3s literally strengthen the lipid barrier of your dog's skin. That means less water loss through the skin, fewer irritants getting in, and a coat that goes from dull and flaky to soft and glossy. If your dog has been scratching, licking their paws, or dealing with hot spots, omega-3s address the root cause. Not the symptom, the root cause. Owners consistently report that their dog's scratching drops dramatically within 2 weeks. Second, joints and mobility. This is the one that makes owners emotional. The EPA in fish oil actively reduces joint inflammation. For older dogs, this means they get up easier. They walk longer. They play again. For younger dogs, it's protective, keeping their joints healthy before problems start. There's a reason veterinarians recommend fish oil for dogs with arthritis. It works. Third, brain health and mood. And this is the benefit nobody talks about. DHA is a critical structural component of your dog's brain. Studies have shown that puppies fed DHA-enriched diets have better cognitive development. But it matters for older dogs too. Omega-3s have been linked to slower cognitive decline in senior dogs. That means a sharper, more engaged, happier dog for longer. The spark in their eyes that you thought was fading. That might not be age. That might be inflammation in their brain, and omega-3s can help. So let me summarize. Shinier coat, Less scratching, easier movement, sharper mind, happier mood, all from one thing added to their food. Beat 4. Safety and dosage. The Reddit beat. Now let me address the thing every responsible dog owner is thinking right now. Is this actually safe? How much do I give? And can I mess this up? These are the right questions. And this is where a lot of online advice falls apart. It tells you to add fish oil but doesn't tell you how to do it correctly. First, which fish oil? You want wild-caught fish oil, salmon, sardine, anchovy, or mackerel. Not farmed. Wild fish have higher omega-3 content and fewer contaminants. And here's a critical detail most people miss. You want oil from the body of the fish, not fish liver oil. Cod liver oil, for example, is extremely high in vitamins A and D, so high that you can actually cause vitamin toxicity in dogs if you dose it wrong. Body oil is safer and better. Second, dosage. The general veterinary guideline is about 20 milligrams of combined EPA and DHA per pound of your dog's body weight per day. For a 50-pound dog, that's about 1,000 milligrams of combined EPA plus DHA. But, and this is important, start slower than that. Start with half the recommended dose for the first week. Let your dog's digestive system adjust. Then ramp up. Third, talk to your vet. I am not your veterinarian. I am giving you the research, the principles, and the guidelines, but your dog has a specific health history. If they're on any medication, if they have pancreatitis, if they have any bleeding disorder, omega-3s can interact with those. A 5-minute conversation with your vet can save you a lot of trouble. Most vets will be thrilled you're asking, because they know this works. And one last thing, you will not see changes overnight. This is not a medication. It's a nutritional intervention. Give it 2 to 4 weeks. Be consistent. And then one day you'll look at your dog and realize they haven't scratched in 3 days. They got up faster. Their coat feels different under your hand. That's when you'll know. End. So I have 2 questions for you. First, have you ever tried adding fish oil to your dog's food? Drop in the comments if you have, and tell everyone what changes you noticed. If you haven't tried it yet, drop a soon sign and tell me what you're hoping it'll help with. And second, subscribe to Dog Life for more dog health tips that actually make a difference. Because your dog deserves to feel good, and we're going to help you make that happen.